Hi everyone, I'm Kosti,
Hey, I'm Christy.
and we're back with My Hero Academia. We're on episode 16, season 3. You're the one that edited the last episode, so I'll let you describe what happened.
We had the episode where all the schools came together
Yeah,
because basically everyone's trying to get their
provisional license,
hero
yeah.
license. And so it was great to meet some of the other schools and see different characters.
Yeah.
And it was crazy to see how they're not the only ones that are first years. A lot of them are a bit further along, second years, maybe third years.
Yeah.
We met a new character who has past connections with, I can't think of his name, Mr. The one that shoots tapes.
The one that shoots tapes? Who are you talking
The
about?
guy with the long dark hair, the teacher.
Oh, he doesn't shoot tapes. He's Eraserhead. That erases people's quirks. Yeah, there was another teacher who I think they did their internship at the same location or something like that.
Yeah, so she makes people laugh.
Yeah, which is quite a cool
What's her name?
power to have. I can't remember. And then they introduced some other characters. They introduced
some of the characters who are fangirling over
Todoroki.
Yeah, the class.
They introduced someone who took he was part of the recommendations, but he got the highest score out of all of them, so he even beat Todoroki. The guy who joined in the Plus Ultra thing, and he hit his head on the ground.
And he was bleeding and he carried on anyway. I didn't really mind. That was kind of weird. But yeah, it was crazy to find out how only a very small proportion of people will get their licenses.
Yeah.
We also saw the different kind of platforms and different things they're going to be against. They're varied.
And the episode ended with the examinations, with the exam starting, and then they were saying that Class 1A would be at a slight disadvantage just because everyone would have watched them at the sports festival, so they already know their quirks.
But then one of the teachers pointed out that it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because there will be people out there that know your quirks.
Villains, exactly.
And stuff who have done their research. So, yeah, it's not always going to be like that.
Yeah, and it was quite funny. The teacher, the one who makes people laugh, she was making fun of Eraserhead, saying that she was surprised that he hasn't
expelled anyone.
That's the word, expelled anyone from his class, so he quite likes this year of students, which is quite sweet.
But it's funny because he was like, not really.
Yeah.
He doesn't really admit stuff, does he? Easily.
Yeah.
Bless him. And then there was a few cute scenes with the girls, and they were talking about who Uraka fancies and loves and whatever. But yeah, they don't exactly know it's Midoriya. They know it could be Midoriya. If they just looked out the window, they would have known.
I think that's everything. Shall we get into it? Mm-hmm. Cool. As always, guys, we're ahead on our Patreon, and if you enjoy our content, please make sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, I felt like sneezing then, and I think I might. Bless me. You ready? Shall we rock and roll? Here we go. This is season 3, episode 16.
I was going to say I was impressed you did that segment without failing, but it's because the urgency, isn't it?
I was talking very fast and I was hoping I wouldn't mess up. Here we go anyway.
Why did that character then look like something out of Rick and Morty?
Well, yeah.
I haven't even seen Rick and Morty, but it looks like something it could.
A prestigious school that's turned out some of the world's greatest heroes.
I'm not going to lie, the theme tune from this season, it's been stuck in my head.
It's good. I like it.
It was stuck in my head all day the other day at work. Yeah, it's a tune. I still need to look into what it sounds like for me. It's definitely something I watched as a kid. Did you say it sounds like Digimon?
I think I said Beyblade.
Sorry, not Digimon. Definitely.
It's just because it's like that genre of music. But Beyblade one is better, I think.
Is he a bit like J-Rock?
I don't know. I just think it's like normal rock.
Pop rock?
Pop rock-ish, yeah. There she is.
That's going to bug me what her name is. I'm hoping someone will say it in this episode.
Yeah.
Giggles or laughter?
Yeah, Miss
or...
Giggles or something. I just have a bad reputation at remembering characters' names.
A bad reputation.
Yeah.
The provisional licensing exam is upon us, and my classmates and I are doing all we can to make it through the first round.
Oh yeah, it's the ball.
Yeah, with the
one.
balls, yeah. The balls.
This first test.
Oh yeah, not too many can pass. Only like 10% to 20%, something really low.
I said that before.
Oh, did you? Wasn't listening.
I heard Costy. It's okay, you can remind the audience again. That's fine, it's important.
If you like your class,
Miss Joke. What a joke that I couldn't remember.
UA is immediately crushed.
I like the look of the girl with the gills.
Oh yeah.
Fish. His leg looks super swollen. I don't know if it's his pants.
Maybe padding on his boots.
Real heroes could turn this situation around. Besides, if they become pros, they'll face villains who already know their quirks.
Imagine binge watching this and it starts with literally the same thing that
Recap.
happened last episode.
You'd probably skip it. Let's face it.
I'm guessing a lot of our kids will think it's important to finish fast. Like the first ones to pass will be ranked as the top. So they'll want to attack immediately.
The urge to win and rush to get points, they'll end up exposing themselves. And then it's all over.
None of our attacks are landing. I guess we shouldn't be surprised UA won't go down without a fight. But we have a plan. Ketsubutsu Academy, second year, Shikui Makabe. He can make whatever he touches with his hands super hard.
So it's basically like a metapod that can make
Yeah.
other things harder.
That just sounded very dirty to me.
But I'm sure you won't mind reducing enemy numbers with this elegant attack.
He reminds me of like, I can't remember from Dragon Ball Z, one of the androids, whatever his name is, Android 13. Could be wrong, don't know what's his name.
My aim is always true.
Those expressions on their face.
They're worried.
Ketsubutsu Academy, second year, Itajiro Toteki. His quirk, Boomerang.
I like their names.
Any trajectory with stupidly precise aim.
Good luck for us to try and remember their names though.
It's not going to happen, let's face it.
A fire jack! A big distortion!
That's quite cool.
That's really, really clever.
Breaking the ground apart.
Coming straight for me! On strength and viscosity! Protect this!
It's nice that they're helping each other out.
Protect this perv.
Thanks, that's such a great move! It's my defensive special that creates a melty wall. So they've been working on ultimate...
I want to know why she's dressed like a pirate.
Maybe she is.
Maybe she's got a thing for Jack Sparrow or something.
Yeah.
Now, Dark Shadow. Piercing.
Oh yeah, that's cool. He's using Dark Shadow.
Ketsubutsu Academy, second year, Tatami Nakagame. Her quirk, Telescout. She can pull her body into itself like a turtle.
Thought she was ripped in half then.
I thought she was just extra flexible. Did like a matrix backwards.
Not a single one's passed yet. Oh, and don't worry, students. I'll keep you updated with an announcement every time a few students move on to the next round.
What's our strategy? Everyone will be focused on protecting their targets. It's going to be basically impossible to hit them by chance.
Did you watch the other day? Will Smith had done this new music video and he recreated the Matrix Neo going backwards. And it was showing how they just have a guy in a green suit just holding him behind. Really funny.
Their defenses are too strong right now. I'll fix that. Maximum force! Swimming!
Dang.
Good, everybody run!
What the heck is this?
How can they run?
We've got ultimate moves too. You didn't think you were the only ones, did you? Ketsubutsu Academy, second year, Yoshindo. His quirk, Vibrate. He can make anything he touches shake. However, the aftershocks affect his body temporarily, making him immobile.
Tremors. An earthquake. Probably someone's quirk.
Who has that kind of power?
And which school are they from?
Don't lose focus!
She looks like Jessie from Toy Story in that outfit.
Come on. should be at least one or two who've passed by now. Stop biding your time and get this over with.
Hey, no fair! Why are just the balls getting sucked up?
That's smart. Super smart.
For heroes to have passion.
It's that guy.
Yeah.
It's one guy from Shiketsu High? Hey, it's hard to hear! To do now that he's got our balls!
No comment.
It's pretty obvious what's he gonna do.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. No? Okay.
Dang.
There are 120 people taken down!
Wow.
That's the stuff.
I like his costume.
Yeah? You want one? You want one?
Yeah.
Birthday present check.
What a quirk. Although it seems like it would be hard to use in a city. Oh no, we've been split up. Is this what Ketsubutsu was planning the entire time?
Ketsubutsu.
Katsubutsu.
Or at least somebody soon. If I'm alone, I'm done for. The other schools have had so much more time to work together and learn to make decisions in battle. We're behind by a whole year's worth of training.
Inasa Yowarashi. He's the same year as you all. Never seen the top scores for students.
Maybe he just wanted to like excel at a school and like be the top of the school. And if he was with them in what's it called?
UA.
UA. He because there's so many overachieving people on high level, he might have been somewhere near the bottom, but by him going to the other school,
Yeah,
he might be near
maybe.
the top. Maybe he did it strategically.
Tag, you're it. Not smart. Staring off into space.
Oh, he's got one
She's from Shiketsu High School.
thing touched.
You couldn't be cooler.
I don't know what that. I was gonna say with your comment though, he did do better than Todoroki though, so he probably would excel
Wow, that was so
anyway.
intense. Someone could have even died.
He's not meant to know that, is he?
Yeah.
If I call out to the others, I'll just become a target.
Maybe it's a good reason that Deku and Uraka have been separated. If she saw that girl
I should
looking
get
like
that.
that, yeah.
By myself, so you have to
She needs to be focused.
It's time for sneak or rabbit. In fights where a lot of one-on-one combat is expected, most people tend to go after opponents they've already got a lot of intel on. That's why I tracked you down, because there's a good possibility that UA's students will be ganged up on.
Her eyes look scary.
You sure like to talk. Ketsubutsu Academy will show up to fight any second now. Does she have teammates coming to help her? Or is she just that overconfident? I've gotta make sure I don't get taken out. Where'd she go? She couldn't have.
All I have to do is tap you with a ball, and that makes two.
Oh,
No way!
good dodge.
Counterattack! Or not. She's gone.
You think my quirk lets me disappear? That's not it. I was just hiding.
Wasn't your power at work?
Dang.
I make my opponent's eyes and ears blind and deaf to my presence. To do that, I hold my breath, clear my mind, and disappear. The hardest part is not thinking, to be honest.
You learned a technique that impressive at Shiketsu?
The trick is to not view your training as some kind of chore. I'm glad we're learning about each other. My question.
It's crazy.
I want to know your deepest desires and what scares you.
I literally have no words.
Pretty intense.
Not good.
She's too cocky.
I couldn't find anyone, and now I'm the target. The worst case scenario I thought of earlier is now a reality.
For all these wacky characters.
What's wrong with the kid with the red
Yeah.
flag?
Dodge! Just keep avoiding them!
Are you okay?
Uraraka!
Over here! Hurry!
What? Does she have a plan?
Hopefully. You're done for, boy. Just stay there. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'll take her down fast.
No, wait! Back then, I chose to fight and save someone.
I like the music.
Yeah, the music's quite intense, isn't
Dun,
it?
dun, 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 dun.
Never fail to save anyone.
Oh, it's moving her hero. How sweet.
Because to help others, you have to be able to take care of yourself.
Oh.
Bye bye.
Based on that kick, I'd say you're further along than you think.
I feel like this is only going to heighten her crush even further.
Probably.
And I'll work on my legs. Thankfully, these new iron soles create a powerful impact. And the toes spring back, so it's basically 2 hits in 1.
And I can see the green like electricity like through his body.
Yeah.
The sparks always flickering. Like it's charged, ready. Kind of like a Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we finally had a 30th person pass. Still a pretty long way to go.
I wonder if it's a time limit.
Speed this along for me.
Probably not. I think it's just the first 100 or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyone chasing us? No. Maybe they gave up.
That's wishful thinking.
I really messed up back there, huh?
No, that's not true. You were outnumbered.
Just crushing.
Is someone taking control of her?
Oh.
Let me guess. You're someone from Shiketsu?
It's not her.
Uraraka has been working on her quirk. But you haven't tried to use it at all, even though you were in danger. You exposed yourself to the enemy without a plan. That's not like the Uraraka I know.
Oh, he's got like high praise about Uraraka.
You knew I was a fake. Does that mean you were trying to use me somehow?
No, I didn't have time to think that far ahead. I'd do it again, though, in a heartbeat. Because if you're not Uraraka, you couldn't have floated away back there. Falling from that height, you definitely would have injured yourself.
Oh,
it's that girl again.
please tell me more about yourself. Everything.
Can't we talk about this after the exam?
Does that mean you'll save anybody?
She's a bit obsessed.
Holy, what happened to your clothes? You're basically naked!
Get dressed when my mission's complete.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like this girl.
What's the matter with this girl?
She acts more like a villain than a hero.
What?
Tape?
Midoriya!
Yeah, I got him mixed up with the Razorhead. It's 'cause they
Enviable.
battled once.
Release!
He said, what's this enviable prediction you got yourself into? It's envious.
Reflexes. And here things were just getting good. Too bad. I really wanted to talk to you some more. But not with so many people around. What a bummer. Ochako Uraraka. He really trusts you a lot, you know.
Come back, naked girl!
Come back, naked girl.
Where's the guy with the balls? I feel like he had something to say about this.
True.
So, you two are actually you, right?
What are you talking about?
Well, earlier that girl transformed into Uraraka's clone.
Was she naked then too?
But of course not! She had a costume on!
That's funny.
Fatu's like, yeah.
Shaking him.
We can't underestimate how much those other schools have learned about us. They even know you and Uraraka are really good friends.
Probably because we were on the same cavalry battle team at the sports festival. Anyway, how'd you guys find me? It was perfect timing.
I just saw a fight and rushed over to help.
I thought that Uraraka had literally just like really wanted to win. And she's been taken over somehow or persuaded.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not like Uraraka. They'd even convince me.
I know.
I could attack one of them, but there could be people with quirks I'm weak against.
Oh yeah, he went off on his own, didn't he?
Didn't Ida as well?
No, Ida was with a big group. Bakugo, though, I think went with someone.
Did he?
Yeah.
It seems 230 examinees have failed. Now's the time to move. Don't dally, kids.
I don't have the luxury of waiting around.
That was pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the runner-up of the UA
Ninjas.
Festival. The name's Todoroki, right?
But even if he is from UA High, acting alone is just asking for trouble.
Now I don't have to find opponents.
Aren't you cool?
Damn it! I can't.
Smart.
Nice.
You're surprised?
Are they all given like a certain amount of balls to use?
I don't know. Good question, actually.
So I don't see any of them carrying them. I just see them oddball in their hands.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't say phone.
They do have a little bag on them, so I think they have quite a few.
Oh, okay. Oof.
Should I use a big attack? No, not yet. I'll wait to see if there are more.
Oh.
I say, surely that's not a good idea. Like heating up the metal that's about to whack him in the face.
Your fire won't work against any of my tools. Tungsten has a super high melting point.
Ah, tungsten.
I'm afraid I told you so, Todoroki. Even if you're a top UA student, if you think you can pass this exam alone, well then.
Think again. Ah. I was trying to predict his line.
Is that it?
Yeah.
What? That flew by.
It does, yeah. I mean, compared to all the other shows we watch, it's so much shorter. There you go. That was episode 16, I believe. Yeah, 16.
What do you think?
Damn, you beat me to it. Fun episode. You know, it was cool to see them trying to, see how to actually pass the exam, and they all got separated. So now we only really saw what mostly Midoriya started off with Midoriya, but then he managed to get meet up with Uraraka and then the tape guy. He met an interesting girl.
Interesting's the word.
She seemed to be very fixated on him. And at one point, you were shocked with Uraraka.
I thought she'd gone to the bad side for a little time.
Yeah, it looked like that. It looked like maybe she was just trying to do anything she can in order to pass, you know, because it is an important exam, you know. You can basically have your provisional license and you can be a semi-pro.
But I shouldn't have doubted her.
Yeah.
Never should have doubted her. She's completely loyal, especially to Midoriya.
And Midoriya was, you know, quite smart because he had his suspicions about her.
And it's crazy how loyal he actually is to her, because he still did it anyway. Even if, you know, there's only been a slight chance that it was her,
Yeah.
he still did it. That's really good of him.
Yeah, I think he would do it to anyone anyway, just because he's a hero.
Yeah, true.
And then the episode ended with we saw a little bit of Todoroki.
Yeah, surrounded by the ninjas.
Yeah, who had little tools that were tungsten, so they wouldn't be affected by the heat. But yeah.
At least he's just not fire. He's got his eyesight.
What are your predictions? We've only seen a bit of what's called the exam so far, but predictions. Do you think everyone from the 1A is going to pass? Or
I don't
only
think
some?
everyone will. I think there'll be a handful. And that's what I was going to ask you. What happens if some pass and some don't?
They just don't get their provisional, you know? I guess it's like passing... it's like doing a driving test, you know? They can...
Yeah, but when you do driving test, you just apply for a provisional. You don't actually have to do anything to get it.
Yeah. But it's like any other exam. I guess they can do it again.
Yeah. It's kind of like a mock.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a mock because it is an actual exam. It does count towards something.
But mocks can count.
Can they?
Yeah.
I've never...
So, for example, kids that were doing GCSEs in COVID that got cancelled, they had to use their mock grades.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, and that's
so sometimes
scenario,
they go back on them, but it's not very often.
So if you had to try and guess who do you think's gonna pass and who do you think's gonna... Or who do you think's gonna fail?
Things I don't know many of the names. The ones that
Describe their powers.
you really put me on the spot. I'm trying to think now. I think Todoroki will pass.
Mm-hmm.
I'd hope Midoriya passes
Yeah.
to prove them all wrong. Because I'm not gonna lie, the ones that are on the other schools, they're so full of themselves,
Mm.
and they're like how do I say this? They're using all their might and will to beat him because he is the top hero, and I don't feel like they should be doing that. They should just be trying to beat anyone.
Yeah.
To get them eliminated.
They're just using their knowledge to their advantage, though. They know what their powers are, so they're easier. They think they're easier targets.
Yeah, true, but still, I think it's slightly naive.
Yeah.
Smart that they're using their previous knowledge, but naive at the same time, as they shouldn't be putting so much effort into one person when there's so many other participants out there.
Yeah.
That could be easier just to get them eliminated. I feel like they shouldn't all be going on to one person.
Yeah.
Especially when he's super powerful. It could literally make the decision of, how do I say this? By them attacking a really, really strong contender could eliminate their own chances straight away because he's so powerful.
Yeah.
He could literally get them like that and that's their chance over.
Mm. Yeah, but then with other students, they won't even know what their powers are. So at least with these ones, they know.
Yeah, but they'd be weaker, so they might be easier, and they might show their power straight away and try and attack you.
Yeah.
I think there should be a mixture. I just think it's crazy that everyone's gone on Midoriya from that school, pretty much.
The other thing to mention, we saw that guy with the hurricane, with tornado.
That was crazy powerful.
He eliminated like loads of people with one attack, which is crazy.
Well, we knew he was a strong contender, so it makes sense.
So he's already passed to the next. Yeah, you need to eliminate 3 people. And there's stages, so he eliminated like 100 and something people. So he's gone to the next round.
Yeah, he doesn't. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He's crazy strong. He's definitely one we need to look out for.
Yeah.
Needs to look out for.
Anything else you might want to add before we end?
That I don't like that girl.
The girl that attacked Midoriya, the naked one.
Yeah. Like, get some clothes on. You're in school.
She was crazy.
But maybe she's using her body as a distraction to get the guys.
Yeah.
So she's got more chance of attacking them and.
Mineta would have been out in an instant.
I know. Where is he? I'm surprised he's normally there when someone's showing a little bit of skin.
Yeah.
And wearing tight clothing.
Yeah. Let's end it there. As always, guys, thanks for hanging around, and hopefully we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.